Hi there guys, and welcome back to another video. Before we start, for those who don't know, my name is Lewis and I run a car dealership in the area of Chesterfield, and I'm simply showing you guys my journey of what it's like running a car dealership in the area of the UK in the current climate that we're in. And whilst I've got you guys, if you can like and subscribe, please share the page. We would really appreciate it. We are so close to 500 subscribers. We just touched over 450. One last push, guys. Let's get to that 500 mark and I will be a happy man. So what's been going on? Well, simply put, it has been a very busy week, which is obviously good. We've been doing lots of business, which is where I've been trying to get this business turned around, as you guys have seen over the past couple of months. So I was supposed to start this video on Monday and we are now on Wednesday. So that shows how busy we have been. So we have just touched 30 car sales and we are on the 25th of May. So I am very happy with that, that is for sure. And hopefully guys, that is a turn of the tide of this business. We'll get it pushed back forward where it was supposed to be in the first place. So what cars have we sold? Well, I'll show you that in a minute. And I've also got a very interesting story for somebody who purchased a car from us just a few days ago, rang up absolutely screaming their head off, and it turned out it wasn't even our fault. So I'll get into that a bit later, but for now, let's get into the forecourt and I'll give you an update. And I hope everyone is enjoying this weather, guys. It is absolutely a roasting, which is an excuse for me to not be working on cars at the moment and just enjoy selling them. So, what we've been doing? Well, we'll crack on with this one here, guys. For those who have seen in the last video, we had a 69 plate Vauxhall Astra Estate, identical to this car in silver. We had a customer who came down on it and they decided to go ahead with the car. And this was their part exchange. A bit of a peculiar deal, I'll be honest with you. And no doubt when we get this car in on the ramp, there will definitely be something with this car, which is why they've sold it. Identical, it's got the 1.6 CDTI. This one's 2 years older. It has got more miles, which I'll get onto in a minute. I started up the next day as well, just to see if there's anything when it's cold. In all fairness, it does start up nice, guys. But we have noticed there's definitely something wrong with the suspension. I think there's a coil spring which is broke or something like that. And let's get onto the miles. This one has done 167,000 miles, which is a shame, because it's a new shape Astra, it's an estate, they are a desirable car. Bodywork is in pretty good condition for the age, but we just simply cannot retail a car with that sort of miles on it. It screams warranty, and I think it'll be a hard sell. Obviously in silver, I don't ever have any luck with silver if I'm honest, but more to the point, it's just so high miles for the age of the car. I mean, it's probably been used for business or something like that, I'm not too sure. But tell me what you guys would think. Shall we put up for sale? It owes us 600 quid. Retail is £2,800. Or do you guys think it's too risky? Let us know in the comments. So the Citroen C4 Picasso went out. That was the blue one, which we had to do a new clutch and flywheel on. That one has now gone out, and I've got a story about that later on. But this was the part exchange. So 2012 Nissan Juke 1.6 petrol. I love that engine. Yes, they're not exciting, guys. I know they don't have a lot of power or anything like that, but for me, they are a very reliable engine. I've heard a bit of stuff about them being known for timing chains. I've never had one, touch wood. You watch, I'll have one now, but let's show you this one. It's got, when it comes up, so as you can see there, this one has got 89,000 miles, so pretty good miles as well. All the door card has been stripped down by me at the moment, because when it came in, the door strap on the driver's side has snapped. I have got a new one ready to go on later today, so I'll try and get a bit of footage of that. We need to replace, well, say replace, we just need to get a cap for this bit on the door handle. There's a few scratches around here as well, which we need to sort out. We've replaced already a couple of tyres on the front. It's had a full service. And this car, get ready, we got this car for £500. Yes, you heard that right, £500. It's got a retail value of £2,800. Very happy with that, guys. Obviously, yes, we've seen it needs some work on it, but that is worth that all day. And hopefully we'll make a nice margin. Now, the only issue, it's not a desirable spec, it's in the centre, so it's not got like the sat-nav screen and all that sort of jazz, not got heated seats, and they're obviously just cloth seats as well. But to be fair, in this weather, would prefer cloth seats than leather seats, that is for sure. But it's also in the red, so I'm not too sure. Is that going to sell? Is it not? We shall see. But I'm going to get that door strap on later on today, and then we'll get it up for an MOT. Let's put a 12 months MOT in it, guys. Put it in the right shop window, and hopefully we get a quick sale with that one. This Vauxhall Astra has just come in, 2013. A little bit mileagey, 124,000 miles, but it's coming part exchange. Mechanically, guys, it's absolutely lovely. We replaced the timing belt, water pump, usual work with these Vauxhalls. I think you guys get the gist. We know what we're doing with them. Now, there is some damage, all right? Don't panic, there's some damage there, but we are going to price the vehicle accordingly. Okay, we're going to be fair with the price. I'm thinking to probably knock £300 to £400 off its retail value. We've got to remember, guys, it has done 124,000 miles. It's a sub £2,000 car as well. You can't be expecting a brand new one. What these sorts of cars are all about is being good value for money, and we make sure that they are mechanically safe, which is what this one is. Not in the most desirable colour. For those who remember, I had another one very, very similar, and it took me about 6 months to sell it, although that one did have a problem. But fingers crossed, a bit of better luck with this. It's an elite edition, so it is the better spec of the Vauxhall Astras. Got front and rear parking sensors, all that sort of jazz, and hopefully, guys, we can get that one sold quickly. Now, this one is a shock. This is another vehicle that we've had in stock for ages and ages. I don't think you guys have seen this on my YouTube channel yet. Okay, I purchased this vehicle, 2013 Fiat 500 1.2 Lounge. It has done 84,000 miles, I think it is. I've had it in stock that long, guys, I could be wrong with that. So when it came in, it had a bit of an issue with the clutch. We sold it to a customer, and it started having an issue with the clutch. I took it to a garage local to myself, who said it was the gearbox and clutch. I paid them £700 to fix this vehicle for me. Still wasn't fixed. I then took it from them, explained obviously that this issue was going on, and I decided to take it to a garage that I know very well, local to me, really good set of lads. A bloke called James, if anybody's heard of him, owns a company called Bridge Street Diagnostics. We do recommend him for any servicing work, brakes, all that sort of jazz. They did have a go at this car, guys, but because of what this other garage has done, they've been a bit naughty. They've bodged the gearbox, is what they've done. So me and my guys at another garage are going to get this one fixed, and this one is sold. I don't know how. Ideally, I didn't want to sell it, but we have. We had someone come onto the pitch, they looked round it, they said, yep, we really, really want it. I said, there's going to be about a 3-week wait list on this car because there's a lot of work on it. And they said, yeah, that's not a problem. It does get better. This car has cost me so much money. I also paid for it to be painted. It's very hard to see on camera. It's got to be one of the worst paint jobs I've ever seen. I don't know if you can see all this, all the runs going down the paint. It's very hard to see in this light, and I don't know if you can see the colour difference. I'll try and get it from this side. It's completely off, and what you can't see, there's patches all around this paintwork. Really poor workmanship. Again, paid for that to be done, and basically got told back. Nothing I can do about it. So again, my guys at the garage, we also do bodywork sort of stuff. We'll get this one boxed off and get this one properly right for the customer. They've also got a part exchange coming in, which is a Citroen C1 2008. But like I said, I've got a good friend of mine who's having vehicles off me, little part exchanges at the minute, trying to help him grow his own business. So no doubt we'll be letting him have this one. So today we have sold 2 vehicles, which is a really good day, and we've been selling 2 cars a day for the past 3 or 4 days now, which I'm very, very chuffed with. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to get any footage of the deal I did earlier, but there is a gap here on the pitch. So here, for those who remember, there was a Peugeot 508. God, we had that car in stock for a long time. 2018, 124,000 miles, retail £4,000. And it took that long to bloody sell it. It had 12 months MOT, full service. It's had DPF replaced, additive blue tank replaced, new time belt water pump. It's got invoices for about £6,500. But that one has finally sold. And the good news with that is there's a part exchange coming in, which is a Ford Focus 1.6 CDTI. And the good news with this deal, which hopefully we'll make some money off, there's a part exchange coming in, which is a 2012 1.6 Focus TDCI engine. It's got 111,000 miles. We've just took it for the MOT, full prep. On my way to the garage, did notice that the brakes are very juddery, so I think they're ready to be done. So no problem, we'll get that sorted. The aircon doesn't work, and that is catching me out at the minute, guys. We've not having aircon in some cars when we're selling them. I personally don't think we should be selling them with aircon, but hey, you guys might tell me a bit different. And then the second one that we've sold, guys, is this BMW 1 Series, and I knew this one weren't going to be here long. I think I mentioned it on the last video. This car is very, very clean for its age and mileage. Been very well looked after. We've just had it MOT'd and serviced. We're replacing all the disc and pads front and rear on the car. And we had a young lad come on the pitch yesterday, very, very interested in it. Took it for a test drive, said he was going to speak to his family, and he rang me up today saying, yes, let's go ahead. We sold this vehicle for £5,000. It owes us about £3,700, so not the best of margins, but in my eyes still a decent one and a quick flip. I don't mind making small margins if we're quick in flip. I don't mind making small margins if we're flipping cars quickly. Now, that's some quick money back in the bank, and that is a beautiful, beautiful car. He's going to be very, very happy with that when he finally takes it. For those who'll remember as well, where the Ford Focus was, there was a Vauxhall Insignia Estate on the front. I'll put a little clip on of that car, and that is now sold as well. And there's a lovely part exchange coming in. He's got a Ford Transit Connect in white. It's got the black stripes going down the bonnet. It looks fantastic. It's just at the body shop at the minute, our Insignia, just having a bit of work done. He wants the bumper painting, which, to be fair, looking at it, I agree that needs doing. And the car that has replaced it is this Ford Focus, which we've already had 3 inquiries on. And I know it's controversial, guys, it's the wet belt. I said I would never ever buy a wet belt, but this one is a good friend of mine that had it as his vehicle. He's replaced the wet belt, he's replaced the water pump, he's had it serviced every single year with the correct oil. He's even replaced all the tyres and alloys on the vehicle, so I know this has been looked after, otherwise I would not have bought this car. It's got a nice margin across it. I think we've got about a £2,000 margin, so more than enough if the wet belt snaps, hopefully, but touch wood, obviously it doesn't. We've made sure it's prepped right, guys. We've had a 12 months MOT put on it, full service including spark plugs, and that is another one advertised and on the web. And just touching on cars, stock cars, these Kia Sportages, they don't seem to have been a hit so far. I thought these would have sold one after another within the first couple of days, but no, not yet. We've had a few inquiries on this one, and of course it's the one that we need to do work on. Of course it is. We've had no inquiries on the black one over here, which is the better spec of the 3. This has got the 2-litre CRDI engine. It's got some really nice spec. It's an all-wheel drive. It's an all-wheel drive as well. And I've just taken the other white one, which is the lower spec, the ISG1. I've just taken that to the garage for its tyres on the front, MOT and service. So hopefully over this weekend we get a few inquiries on them Kias. And whilst I've got you, for any customers that are looking at these videos, Spire Automotive Group is coming to an end within the next couple of weeks. We've got 6 vehicles left in stock, all priced well below the retail valuation. So if you want a quick deal and you want a good deal, make sure you come down and see us, guys. Got a few nice vehicles left, which I'll show you in a second. And yeah, if you want a nice good deal, they're all prepped, ready to go. Well, like I say, guys, we're just letting go of Spire so I can concentrate on my original business, which is LAS Autobahn Motors. This is one of the cars here, Vauxhall Insignia, 2-litre. This is one of the cars here, guys, Vauxhall Insignia 1.6 CDTI, 2017. We've even replaced the timing chain on this car, guys, which is a massive job. It's an engine out job. That is done. We've priced that at $3,995. It's only got 83,000 miles. Come and jump on it, guys, or come and throw us an offer. I might even knock you another couple £100 off of that. Another one that we've got is this Renault Capture. It's had a brand new clutch, full MOT, brand new rear brake shoes as well. And again, priced at $3,995, 2017, new clutch. It's had a new flywheel, new rear brake shoes, and a fresh MOT. Come and jump on it. We've then got this Fiat Leon. I think I know why this isn't selling, and that's because I need to replace the number plates on this car. But again, if you're wanting a good deal, look at that. It's a 2015 Fiat Leon 1.2 TSI. It has touched 100k miles, guys, but we replaced the timing chain and also the water pump. It's in the right colour. It's also a 5-door. I'll show you on the rear. It's had new rear disc pads, a bit of surface corrosion on them, but they are brand new. And this one's priced at $4,695. Come make me an offer. I'll let you have it, guys, for $4.5 grand. Come and jump on it. Peugeot 288, another one that's prepped and ready to go now. Another one aspires stock. 2016 Peugeot 288. This is an Allure edition, top of the range. We've just had it MOT'd. We've had a new tyre pot on the front. We've had a new front strut and top mount as well. Fresh service done. I'll do this one, guys, at $3,295. Come and jump on it. Another good car. Ready to go, ready to be enjoyed by its next owner. So any inquiries, any offers, please get in touch. This smart car, I'll never buy one of these again. I thought this would have flown out, but unfortunately not. It's in the right colour, it's the right sort of age of miles. 2017, 60k miles, guys. Great value. We priced it at $4,995 and it's got a valuation of $5,495, but we can't seem to get it over the line, unfortunately. So we'll have to see what we're going to do with this car. I'm thinking about trading it out. I do know a couple of people that would have it, and I think I know a couple of people that would have a bit better luck than what I'm having with it. It's just not the sort of stock for the area that we're in, unfortunately. Suzuki SX4, I've got someone coming down on this one potentially today. Really random deal, if we can get it over the line. Bloke was supposed to come down and buy one of the Vauxhall Insignias from me. Then he replied back saying, actually, I've seen the Suzuki SX4 because I've dropped the price, you see, to $1,995. He goes, oh, I think that would be a bit better for me. I thought, yeah, I bet it will, because you've seen I've dropped the price to a ridiculous cost saving for yourself. So we'll see if he turns up, and if he does, I am desperate to get that one over the line. I will even let him have it at cost price. Vauxhall Mocha, thought we'd have a lot more interest in this one, but no, not yet. 1.6 CDTI. It's had brand new rear disc and pads. It's an SE edition, so it's got heated seats, heated steering wheel, not like you need it in this weather, but it's a beautiful car. Properly well looked after. Not even a single inquiry, and I thought that would flow now. And it's the same with the Black Mocha as well on the other end. I thought these cars were popular, but is it something I'm doing wrong? I'm not too sure. Citroen is still here, not even a single inquiry since we had the last one on Facebook. I was going back and forth with the guy, but he offered me £1,500 below what I've priced up for, so just not worth doing it. It's a WAV conversion. I had some really good luck with the last one, it sold straight away, but this one, no, not even a dicky bird on it. Citroen Picasso, another one. I've priced this at $2,995, guys. 65 plate, full tolerance MOT. It's had new brakes, service, all that sort of gadgets. $2,995. Not even one inquiry. You tell me why that's not sold. Family car. It's only got 100k miles. It's a new shape version as well. Yes, I know it's in red. It's got lots of service history and a fresh MOT. I just cannot wrap my head around it. Same with the Clio. This is no one, guys. Not even one inquiry on this car. So frustrating. But no doubt it will sell. They all do sell eventually. Maybe I need to lower the price this one. I need to have a proper look and see exactly why that's not selling. This one's having a brand new clutch. It's having a full MOT, fresh service as well. So in terms of reliability, guys, and it's got the 1.5 DCI engine, which is a very popular engine. I could tell you about this story all day. I had a customer come round. They inquired on the grey Fiat 500. So I'm taking it, it's the metallic grey one, the one that I've had in stock for about 4 or 5 months. So my guys at the garage, oh my gosh, we are running about prepping this car left, right and centre. I'll show you what this car has had done and then I'll tell you what happened with the customer. This is the one that I'm talking about. 63 plate Fiat 500 GQ edition, I think it's called. I will never ever ever buy one again. I don't know why it's not selling. Is it because it's a limited edition? People just don't hear of this car? I don't know. But look how beautiful this car is for a Fiat 500. It's in metallic grey. You've got a gloss black top end as well, pinstriping going all the way down. This car has had brand new tyres. It's had brand new disc and pads on the front. It's had brand new shocks on the front as well and top mounts. On the rear, it's had brand new brake shoes. And it gets even better. Underneath, if I can get down here, it's had brand new rear subframe, springs, shock absorbers, all the rest of it. And I had a customer come down. They let me show them around this car for 30 minutes. Oh yeah, it's beautiful, yeah, love it, blah de blah. Then they turn around and says, oh actually, we've not even come inquiring. Then they turn around and said, actually, we've not even inquired on that car. And I was like, you fucking what? Also, I didn't swear at him, but that's what I was thinking in my head. I was like, I have been running about with my guys getting this car ready. It's caused so much stress. And it wasn't even that car. And I sent them a link of it, made sure this is the one that they was inquiring on. And that's what I was left with. And this is part of motor trade. It's the frustrating bit. They are the bits, but you've got to take the good with the bad. It will sell. You will not find a better prep Fiat 500 in the whole of Derbyshire, not for that price range, and if you can, let me know. Moving on to story time. What has gone on with this story? So, moving on to story time, what has happened with this customer that purchased the Citroen C4 Picasso from us? Well, she's a lovely lady, and I'll say that, nothing wrong with me and this customer, we get on very well. When she took the car, she noticed there was a bit of a judder coming from the steering, going over 50 miles per hour. So I said to her, listen, let's get it in for its tracking and fingers crossed that should sort it out. So she said, yeah, that's no problem. Obviously I'll wait for that. And this is supposed to be for today, which is when she was supposed to be taking it for its tracking. Anyway, yesterday I get a phone call quite aggressively down the phone from her. You sold me this car, it's dodgy, I've took it to my garage and they can't even get the locking wheel nuts off and they're saying the brake discs are warped and what was the other thing? Oh, and the aircon don't work. So I says, right, well you've purchased this car from us for £2,000. Aircon isn't really something that we'd even do on a car that price. Just not feasible, guys. We just can't do things like that. If it needs a new condenser, unfortunately, that is what it is. If you want an aircon, if you want that luxury, you're going to have to pay for it, unfortunately. So I told her to come down and let me have a look at this car. Well, 30 minutes later, she turns up, still a bit high rate. And I said to her, look, I told you at the start, any plans with the car, you let me know. But you deal with me amicably, and I will be with you amicably as well. So I've had a look at this car. I said, what's the issue? So they can't get the locking wheel nuts off and they're saying that the brake discs are warped. Well, I know a little bit about cars, guys, maybe not as much as other people, but I do know quite a bit about them. I looked at these discs, there's no lip on them, there's no warp on them, there's no grooves on them, you know, there's no signs of wear, the brake pads look good from what I'm looking at, probably about 70% rest of life left. I said, I'm going to try and get this locking wheel nut off for you on the front, let me have a look. So I went in, got my breaker bar, got a 17mm socket, which is what you should do on locking wheel nuts, guys. You should use a breaker bar to crack them off. If you use an impact gun, you can shear them off. If you don't get it sat right, or you're just using too much power through it, you can shear these locking wheel nuts straight off. They're not meant to be gunned off. So, gets me 17mm socket, puts it on, gets the locking wheel nut onto the locker, hammers it on a little bit just to make sure it's nice and snug. So on these Citroens, they are a bit temperamental. They're like 4 little nipples around a key. And they push in, and as you can imagine, over time they get a bit rusty and stuff. So put the socket on, just get a little hammer and make sure it's knocked into place and sat correctly. Gets my breaker bar, cracks this nut off, no problem. Like literally no effort at all. So I'm looking at her as if to say, what's going on here? Then my alarm bells start going off. So I said, right, I'll go to the other side and I'll have another go at that. Went to the other side. Oh, I can see what the garage has done here. Right then, Mrs. Customer, the reason why your garage has refused to do this work, they have snapped the locking wheel nut off clean off of this car. And when I say clean, the metal was so shiny, it could only have just been done. Our car just been for an MOT. It couldn't have been us that had done it. We'd done gearbox on it, we'd done flywheel, so how can it be us? We put the wheels back on and we've left it as that. This garage is the one who's done this damage to the car. Straight away I'm getting high rate now. You've come down here, you're kicking off at me, you're accusing me of being a wrong 'un and all that sort of stuff. How could they have even looked at the brake disc and said they're warped when they can't even take the wheels off? Then the penny dropped in and she realised, yeah, she's been screwed by this garage that she reckons she's been going to for ages. So I've sent a nice video to this garage of damage to our car and also a defamation of character. You have accused us as the car dealer because we are the easy get out, and that is something that really pisses me off with garages. If you are a garage and you're watching the video, have a good relationship with car dealers. We're not all hard work to deal with, we're just normal blokes or women trying to make a living. But sent this video explaining a demonstration of how you take a lock and wheel nut off. I was very, very sarcastic about it, and I meant to be. So if you are that garage in the area of Worksop, I will call you out. I'm not going to say your name. You might know who you are if you're watching. I can't say what I'm going to say. But have a good day, that's how I'll say it. But don't have a good day. So she's then contacted the garage and they won't even reply back to her now. I mean, how disgusting. They've let this customer with 4 kids in the car drive away with a snapped locking wheel nut off. Like, that is dangerous on another scale. If that wheel came off, there'd be no way you can control that car. So I said to her, let's take it to the original plan of what I said, which is let's get it down and have its tracking done. She's gone and done that. Would you believe it? The wobble on the steering wheel is sorted, and that garage was trying to say it with the discs and pads that this car should have never ever ever passed an MOT, that we frauded her. No. And the ones that were trying to do the fraud, guys, were yourselves. We do our job right, and I hope you are all very, very embarrassed about what you've seen on that video that I've sent over to you. But going back to our business, guys, we are having an absolutely birthday for the month of May. We're doing very, very well at handling the amount of sales that we're doing, the warranty work, the BS that comes with this job. It's just part of it, and I am back on it, guys. Full pelt, 150%. So that is a quick wrap for today. Okay, sorry it's a short one, but it's too hot, I'll be honest with you, and we are very busy. We'll catch up for next week where there'll be a bit more footage, hopefully some work on cars that we're doing. I'm going to try and get some footage, guys, in the garage that I'm using at the moment. Hopefully they'll let me do that. But whilst I've got you again, if you can like, subscribe, share, all the rest of it, I would really, really appreciate it. And we'll see you guys for the next one.